This is the second part of tutorial on Diigo groups. And in my first video, I kind of showed you how to find a group, how to add links to a group, how to use that group as a resource. But you may, as a teacher, want to create a group of your own and perhaps invite students. So if you're inviting students, they can all be collaborating on the same group. So for example, let me show you what I mean. I'm going to go to my groups. And suppose I want to create a group for my math students about math in real life, where they can find links about math in daily life and all collaborate on the same group. So it's pretty easy. You go to groups, my groups, create a group, and the group name is Math in Real Life. And there it is. And you can add a description. Something like that, and you can tag it as whatever you want to tag it as. Education K-12. You can make it public, searchable. So this one, people can apply to join if people find your group. You can make it private, just for your students or just for yourself. You can make it open, anyone can join it, or by invitation only. So I'm going to leave it by invitation only. Maybe I just wanted to make it my students, and I'm going to specifically invite particular people. Who can invite new members? That would be me, maybe only the monitor. Generally, I would advise making things as open as possible, but depending on how you want to use it, if you want to keep it completely private to your class, that's fine. I think the whole point of social bookmarking is to make things collaborative and really contributing to the overall knowledge base. So, I'm sort of a fan of making things public, but just for this example, I'll keep it private. Now, one thing with groups, it's kind of cool. It's giving you a group URL. So you could actually use that URL once you go to the group. I'll show you, and you can copy and paste that either in emails or you can put it on your website. So you click on that link and it just goes right to that group and all the links that are there. Instead of like the overall Diigo page, it's going right to your group. And I'm going to create it. Okay, so it kind of walks you through the steps. Step 1, set up a group. Step 2, invite others. So here's where you could invite your students. And I've created sort of an alter ego on Diigo, and I'm going to enter that person's email address, which the email address is remarkably similar to mine. And however, his name is Rusty Shackelford. Alright, so there's Math in Real Life. It's my group. Nothing's really in there yet, so I'm going to pop over to my alter ego and see. Okay, so this is my alter ego, Rusty Shackelford. My library isn't really full yet. I've only got one item in there, but if I'm a student of Mr. Storsley, I can come over and also get an email, but over to my groups. And one group invitation request has come through. That's pretty cool. Math in Real Life, that's for Mr. Storsley's math students. And I'm going to accept that. Alright? So, so again, as you're joining a group, you can get, subscriptions or whatever. I'm just going to skip right to the group. Okay, to get started, I can post a topic or a bookmark. So let's say, as a student, I happen to have done a Google search on math in daily life. Ooh, that's pretty nifty. I think that's a great link to add. Okay, so math in daily life, I can tag it. Math, interactive, these are just search terms, resources, and maybe a description. Pardon my bad typing. And again, you can, I'm doing this from Chrome, or you can do it from Internet Explorer or whatever. It's a real similar thing where you've got this thing down here, share to a group. Oh, well, the group that I belong to is Math in Real Life. Bang, and save the bookmark. So again, me as a student, I'm going back to my home page. Oops. Come on back. There we go. So there's my library. I've added Math in Daily Life. It's given me a date. I go to my groups. One new updated item, that's me. So again, if this is a class, all my classmates could be adding all these links in one spot. So you can be doing some research together, and there it is. So let me pop over back to my teacher self. I'm going to go to my groups. So these are all the groups that I belong to. I'm actually managing this one. So that's where you can actually go back if you want to change permissions and things like that. Manage members, disinvite members, whatever. Maybe at the end of the class you want to get rid of all your students and add new students. You know, whatever. Lots of different things you can do. But more importantly, I'm going to Math in Real Life, and I notice, of course, that my student Rusty Shackelford has added Math in Daily Life. And again, as my students or whomever start adding resources, you can start to build a library based on that particular topic. So it's a pretty powerful tool. And yes, I know you want to restart. Stop. And that's kind of it. So how to find a group, how to join a group, how to create your own group, and how to invite others to that group. Again, it's a very powerful tool. So that's it.